The labor economy is, by all intents and purposes, an exact copy, in principle, of what the Dark Elf slave mechanics were in Warhammer 2. Now, what they did to this is they went ahead and improved it. In Warhammer 2, you had a few mechanisms to play around with it, but it was mostly a static thing. Here, they allow you to do a variety of new things. You have the ability to stop intake or not. This was there in the old system. However, now you got labor actions, because labor apparently formed unions, and now you sacrifice your laborers, slaves, and these are for conclave influence, or money, or simply plus 10 control for 5 turns, which is just absolutely ridiculous. That's great. That's fantastic. But then they went ahead. They went above and beyond, and they added the ability to move your labor surplus from one region and add it to the next. You're able, for a cost, of course, to do this, and that cost is as much or as little as you want. For example, I want to add a little bit of labor surplus to Zor Uzkul, and that's gonna cost me 116 gold to move my labor, and that is just absolutely amazing. Will this be something I love using? Absolutely. It's a great mechanic. Do I want it back on the Dark Elves? Yes. The Dark Elves need to have this mechanic. This was stolen from the Dark Elves. It was ripped away from a faction, essentially making the Dark Elves infinitely worse, just so the Chaos Dwarfs can have it. They said they are calling the Chaos Dwarf slaves laborers so as not to confuse them with the Dark Elf slaves, but you are confusing me here, Creative Assembly, because you're using mechanics created for the Dark Elves for the Chaos Dwarfs.